Kick-ass facts, pew 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 pew! We are continuing our series on women trailblazers through the ages in this, the International Women's Month. Maria Gaetana Agnesi, born 1718, wrote one of the first calculus textbooks and studied differential equations. Without her, we wouldn't have the foundation of modern calculus education. Wang Zhengyi, 1768, corrected previous errors in lunar and planetary movement calculations. She wrote extensively on mathematics and physics, and without her, we wouldn't have a better understanding of celestial mechanics. Sophie Germain, 1776, she contributed to number theory and elasticity theory, an essential foundation for engineering and physics. Without her, we wouldn't have key mathematical principles used in modern physics and material science. Mary Anning, 1799, the first recorded discovery of a dinosaur fossil is often credited to her. Could you imagine being the first? You're just digging through the sand and you see a bone 6 feet tall and you're like, guys, you should come take a look at this. She discovered several complete dinosaur fossils, including the first ichthyosaur, I'm not a dinosaur gal, and plesiosaur. Sorry, dinosaurs, if I mispronounced it. Without her, we wouldn't have proof of prehistoric life and key evidence for evolutionary theory. Elizabeth Blackwell, 1821, the first woman to earn a medical degree in the United States. She advanced women's medical education. Without her, we wouldn't have women doctors and more accessible medical education for women. Ellen Swallow Richards, 1842, she was the founder of home economics, studied water sanitation, and pioneered environmental chemistry. Without her, we wouldn't have modern sanitation standards and food safety. Annie Jump Cannon, 1863, she created the stellar classification system still used today, categorizing stars by their temperatures. Without her, we wouldn't have modern stellar classification essential for astrophysics. FYI, if this is the first episode you're seeing, go back into the playlist because there are a lot of women who were missed in this chronology because they were addressed in a previous episode. Marie Curie, 1867, discovered the radioactive elements polonium and radium. She developed radiation theory and was the first woman to win a Nobel Prize and the only person to win in 2 different sciences. Without her, we wouldn't have modern radiation treatments for cancer and a foundational understanding of radioactivity. Sarah Josephine Baker, 1873, developed public health programs that reduced infant mortality in New York City. She played a key role in tracking typhoid Mary. Without her work, we wouldn't have modern maternal and infant healthcare policies. Harriet Brooks, 1876, she discovered the ability of radioactive elements to change from one element to another, influencing the work of Ernest Rutherford. Without her, we wouldn't have our understanding of nuclear decay and atomic structure. Alice Augusta Ball, 1892, she developed the Ball method, the first effective treatment for leprosy. Without her, we wouldn't have a way to treat leprosy and relief for thousands of patients. Lisa Meitner, 1878, co-discovered nuclear fission but was denied recognition when the Nobel Prize was awarded to her colleague Otto Hahn. Without her, we wouldn't have nuclear power and the theoretical foundation for nuclear weapons and reactors. Beulah Louise Henry, 1887, known as Lady Edison, she held over 100 patents, including the vacuum-sealed ice cream freezer. Without her, we wouldn't have ice cream. Many everyday inventions from office equipment to sewing machine improvements. Gertie Corey, 1896, discovered the Corey cycle, explaining how the body metabolizes carbohydrates. Without her, we wouldn't have a deep understanding of glucose metabolism, crucial for diabetes research. Next episode, we get into the 1900s.